Yo, what is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. So it's been quite a while since I last made a video talking about the top 5 best starter cards on the market. Now, these cards are going to be great for anyone who's just getting started out into the points and miles game. It's going to be good for anyone who's trying to build their credit score, and it's going to be good for anyone who's very frugal or on a budget because all of these cards are going to have no annual fee as well. So listen up and make sure you watch till the very end of the video, because if you think you know the top 5 best beginner credit cards, chances are you may actually be wrong, because there are a lot of brand new, revised, buffed, and added cards to this list. All right, now before I get started with this video, all I'm going to ask for all you guys to do is to drop a like. And now the reason why I'm absolutely manhandling this mic is because this is something I really want you guys to do. It actually helps out my channel quite a bit, and if at any point you guys find any type of value, please destroy that freaking like button. All right, so when trying to determine what the best credit card actually is, I look at 3 different factors. In this instance, it needs to have no annual fee. This is going to be the fee that you pay towards a credit card. Some of them are going to charge you anywhere from $95 all the way up to $595 per year in order to hold that card. In order for this to be the best starter credit card, it cannot have a huge annual fee of $600 freaking dollars. So obviously, this needs to be criteria number 1, no annual fee. Now, number 2, it needs to have easy to use everyday spending categories. So none of these cards that I mentioned on this list are going to give you like 4x back on Facebook advertisement. When I consider something an easy to use everyday spending category, it's going to be simple things like eating out, or using PayPal, or shopping on Amazon, or maybe even paying for gas, like things that people will use on a very, very normal basis. Number 3, welcome bonus. What is this? So whenever you sign up for a brand new credit card, they're going to offer you an incentive where you spend X amount of money on that card and you get X amount back. Welcome bonuses are great because it's an easy way for you to accumulate a lot of points in a very short window of time. Now that we got all of that out the way, let's get into our list. For number 1, we have the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. So with the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, you can earn $200 back if you spend $500 in the first 3 months at the time of this recording. You can also earn 5% cash back on grocery store purchases on up to $12,000 in the first year. And on top of that, you shouldn't be paying interest on any of your cards, but in case you do, they have 0% intro APR for the first 15 months as well. So the Chase Freedom Unlimited card in the past just straight up only gave you 1.5x back, but they literally injected it with steroids, and it's become so buff now that they've added 5, 3, and 3 to this card. You get 5% on travel purchase through Chase Ultimate Rewards. You get 3% back on drugstore purchases. And you also can get 3% back on dining at restaurants, including takeout and eligible delivery services. This is actually one of the most powerful cards out on the market now, just because they recently buffed it. So in the past, if you wanted to even get 2x back on dining or restaurants, you would actually have to pay a $95 annual fee to the Chase Sapphire Preferred in order to get that. This is a no annual fee card that gives you more than that card that you pay $95 to. So that's why in the credit card world, people are freaking out saying this is unfair. This card is too powerful, and it definitely is. So if you're looking at getting a really good starter credit card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, man, it's on the top of the list now. So for the second card on this list, we have the Chase Freedom Flex card. And no, this is not the exact same card as the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. And yes, you could actually get the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, and you could also get the Chase Freedom Flex card. Just like the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, this one has a lot of very similar benefits, but it also has a very similar history in terms of the buff it received. The Chase Freedom Flex card used to be known as the regular Chase Freedom card, but now it has literally gone so strong that Chase went ahead and slapped the Flex logo right on the back of it. And now, just like the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, this is actually one of the best cards out on the market because of the most recent buff. If we look at the benefit, the Chase Freedom Flex card offers you a $200 bonus after you spend $500 in the first 3 months from opening the account. Say, for example, the PS5 costs exactly $500. You buy the PS5 with a card just like this, and you get $200 back in cash. Essentially, you're saving yourself 40% on a brand new console. You can either save that money, or you can use that money to buy extra video games, extra accessories, maybe a new controller. But the whole point of this is to make sure that you guys are aware of how powerful these welcome bonuses are. If you know you're going to have a purchase coming up in the future anyways, and you know you have the money to pay it off in full, why not pay it off on a credit card? Put it on a card like the Chase Freedom Unlimited card or the Chase Freedom Flex card. Spend $500 on it. instantly get 40% back on that purchase, reinvest it into whatever you want. But these are easy ways for people to make free money on the market. So this card offers you 5% back on bonus categories each quarter. The way this works is you go on their website and you can look at what that quarter calendar is. For the time of this recording, we can see that you can get 5% back on Walmart and PayPal for the months of October and December. And this is great. If you're buying anything online, generally you can use PayPal. And if you have a card like the Chase Freedom Flex card, you can get 5% back, and it doesn't end there. If you have any additional card like the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you can actually use all your cashback rewards from these cards, transfer it over to those cards, and use something called the Ultimate Rewards Portal, where you can get an additional boost on the amount of cashback that you receive. So instead of just getting regular 5% back, you can end up getting about 10, 15, or even on extreme cases, 20% back on these credit cards. So for the earning categories, the Chase Freedom Flex also has a couple more benefits. Just like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, you get 5% on travel purchased through the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. You get 3% on dining at restaurants, including eligible takeout and delivery services, and you get 3% back on drugstore purchases, and you get 1% back on everything else. Now keep in mind, the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited also have some caveats, even though it seems like these are the best beginner credit cards out on the market right now. The main issue with Chase is that they do not like to accept brand new applicants or brand new customers. So if you're someone who doesn't have any type of credit history, if you have zero credit cards at all, it may actually be very difficult to get approved for one of your first cards with Chase. What I recommend you to do in this situation is two things. One, keep watching the rest of this video because there are other credit cards that you can get first and then apply for the Chase cards in order to build that portfolio. Or number two, you can watch another video I made talking about 3 methods that will never get you declined for a credit card. So those 3 methods will get you instantly approved for those cards. Use those cards as your base and then go into Chase. Another easy bonus tip that I want to share with you guys is if you're trying to get a beginner card with Chase and it seems like they are just not accepting you, go ahead and sign up for one of their bank accounts. What this will do is build some type of history with them. So when you do actually apply for their card, they're going to see, okay, this person does have an account with us. It's about a year or two old. There is some money in this. They're not a bot. They are not a person that is going to just run off with our money. This is going to be one thing that you guys can all take away as an advantage in trying to get approved for your next Chase card. Now, for the third card on this list, I'm actually going to be mentioning the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. Now, I know many of you guys may think, oh, I don't have a 750 score. Oh, I don't have a perfect score. I'm not going to get accepted into American Express. But surprisingly enough, data points show that it's actually harder to get accepted with Chase than it is with American Express. So if you guys are worried just because American Express has that prestigious luxury name attached to them that you are not going to get approved, that is far from the truth. This is actually one of their best beginner starter cards meant to actually attract a lot of brand new consumers. If we take a look at the benefits, you can actually earn $150 back when you spend $1,000 in 3 months with that card. It also has 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 15 months on the account opening. Like I mentioned, disclaimer, you should not be using these credit cards if you plan on carrying debt. Please do not do that. But I will also mention any of these additional benefits just in case you guys didn't know. You also get 3% cash back at US supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year in purchases. You can get 2% cash back at US gas stations. You can get 2% cash back at select US department stores, and you get 1% cash back on all other purchases. Now, with a card like this, you can actually find yourself getting a ton of benefits, but you do have to keep in mind sometimes American Express isn't accepted in many places like Visa is. And you can also notice that a welcome bonus like this, where you have to spend $1,000 in order to get $150 back, it's not the best in terms of percentage, especially if we're comparing this to the Chase Freedom lineup. But if you're someone who knows, well, I can definitely spend at least $350 in a month for those 3 months, you're going to get that welcome bonus anyway. So this is definitely a card to consider if you have a hard time getting accepted with Chase and you're looking to get a good staple beginner basic card that you can add to your wallet. So for the fourth card on this list is actually going to be the X1 credit card. Now, this has actually replaced the Apple credit card. And before you guys go ahead in the comments and try to roast me for adding this card actually has some pretty solid benefits other than the fact that it doesn't offer you a welcome bonus and other than the fact that it is not a major bank. I know there's a lot of speculation around this card because they're a lot newer, but in my opinion, from the backing I've seen and some of the research I've done, I do believe that this is going to become one of the best beginner credit cards out on the market. So for the X1 credit card, you can get 2x points on every dollar spent. You can get 3x back if you spend $15,000 in a calendar year, and you can get 4x for 30 days if you refer one friend to get the card. You can also find yourself getting a lot of neat little benefits that you often don't find with major credit cards, and this includes ending free trials automatically, canceling subscription payments in one click, spend anonymously without disclosing your personal information, getting instant notifications on refunds, creating virtual cards for one-time use, and attaching receipts to purchases. Now, aside from those, the biggest downside from this card is that it has no welcome bonus, but I think the main advantage that I haven't even mentioned yet is going to be the fact that they actually don't pull from your credit report like major credit cards do with a hard pull. Instead, they do a soft pull, and they actually look at other factors like your income to base off whether or not you're going to get approved for this card and what your credit limit is going to be. This is a great alternative card for anyone struggling to get a credit card. This card is not released yet, and when I checked, it had 200,000 people on the wait list just to get it in the winter of 2020. So whenever you're watching this video, if the X1 credit card is already out, I will go ahead and watch my review video that I've also posted on this channel talking about the benefits and doing a little bit more of a deep dive, analyzing some of the further benefits that this card offers. It's definitely going to take my number 4 spot on this list just because it's a brand new credit card and it does the basics pretty well. Now, for the 5th card on this list, it's going to be the Citi Double Cash Card. This card is one of the most simple, easy to use, no annual fee, beginner basic credit cards. So the Citi Double Cash Card offers you 2% back on all your purchases. This card isn't fancy at all. The best analogy I can make with this card is kind of like eating tofu. It's bland, there's nothing cool about it, but honestly, you get the nutrients and it gets it done. As a starter credit card, I need to reemphasize, you don't need anything fancy. You just need a credit card that gets the basics done that you can throw into your sock drawer after you're done with it so you can progress into other credit cards with other companies that offer you more benefits. Now, if you can't get approved for any of the credit cards I mentioned, go ahead and watch some of my other videos on my channel talking about some methods on how you guys can get 100% instant approval for some of these credit cards. Or if you guys already have a great score, what I recommend you to do is to look into some of the cards that I mentioned, figure out what the best card for you actually is. And if you guys are interested at all in applying for any of these cards, feel free to check out the link down below in the description. Whenever you guys use that link, that directly helps support my channel via a small commission. But like I always say, if you guys have any friends or family members with their own referral code, go ahead and use that first. Okay, if you got your cousin with a Discover It student referral code or they have a Chase Freedom referral code, go hit them up. Make sure you use them. Help them out. But if you guys want to support this channel in any way, it is completely free, costs you nothing. You can just open the link down below in the description box, and that will support my channel if you guys sign up for a card using those links. Now, I just want to say thank you all so much again for watching this video. Please let me know down below in the comments what your favorite credit card is and if I missed out on any beginner credit cards that you personally recommend. I think there are some other great cards that we could definitely add to this list, but if we want to keep it a top 5 list, this is actually going to be my personal pick. Thank you all so much again for watching. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at CreditBrian. If you guys want to join our Facebook group, the Credit Society, go ahead and join us there. We have about 23,000 members, and hopefully we can hit like 30,000 members by the end of the year. But thank you all so much again for watching. Like always, peace out.